Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a look at the Leafy Background Stencils from Pinkfresh Studio. I actually made a card for the Pinkfresh August Instagram hop, and it just got so much attention that I thought, why not show you how I made it? So we are going to do that right now. So first off, I'm going to, I've got my 6 colors out, so I'm using lavender, raspberry bliss, it's also clementine, sunshine, grassy knoll, and aquamarine. And then I am kind of blending these all into into each other, so to say. So we're gonna go through all of the 3 layers and do all of these colors. We're not gonna do them exactly in the same spot. They're gonna kind of blend a little bit in the different ways. Does that make any sense? It probably doesn't. I mean, I'm not always the best at explaining things, but I'm hoping that just by watching what I'm doing, that you will see kind of like what I mean and how I achieve this. So you obviously go through like all 3 of the layers and then just kind of go with the flow, I guess. And then I'm going to be using this teeny tiny little thank you hot foil, which I've used a coordinating die cut to cut this out, and I've laid it up like, I want to say 3 times, if not 4, to get it really nice and chunky. And then, because I'm on a roll, like I am on board the crazy train with hot foiling, I'm also going to be using my solid hot foil plate. So that has been heating up for quite a while now. So we are going to take the negative foil, and we are going to try to use that. And I thought, if I had a solid hot foil plate, I might as well make another couple of little pieces. Now, I don't always end up using all of these pieces in like the card making session, but sometimes I'm like, if I got the hot foil plate out already, I might as well. Yeah. So, but with this card, we're going to go super simple, and I have left so much white space on this. I'm almost like, oh my god, it's naked. But we're going to stick these 2 down, these 2 pieces, and we're just going to be using a little bit of liquid glue. And I'm also going to be using my Teflon bone folder and my grid mat to make sure that I get them all straight. But before I start doing that, I figured I'm going to put the foil on the solid hot foil plate and also the paper, and let the timer do its thing, because yeah, I always let it run really, really hot and for a long time when I'm doing the solid hot foil plate. So we're going to be adding the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive here, and you can see I'm lining up my card on the grid mat, and then I'm using my bone folder to try to get these on somewhat straight. And the reason I use liquid adhesive is so that I have those extra few seconds to kind of get things straight, because yeah, getting things on straight it's not my forte. It is not my forte, I tell you. It's almost like a staple in my crafting now. It's like something has to go on wonky, but yeah. Anyway, so we are going to put that one aside, and then we're gonna roll this through and see if we can actually get something out of this, because the platform is ready, the timer is done its thing. We are going to roll this through, and I did that off camera though, and then we are going to peel and reveal and see what we got out of this one. So it's looking good so far. And you might hear a few cameos from the Cheeky Chicas, because they are outraged about something or another. I have no idea what. But there we are. We have peeled this, and it's not super perfect, but it will certainly do. So we are going to pop this other piece of foil on, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the paper on. We're going to put the shims on. We're going to press the button. We're going to let the timer do its thing. And if you do put your foil on there and you realize that it's kind of a little bit bubbly, I do find that it makes a big difference if you smooth it out with the paper first, and then you put your paper down, and then your shims, and etc, etc. So these ones, yeah, not super perfect, but they will do, but not for this card. So I have actually done another 2 panels. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Mommy, that was not great. No! I don't know. There, she's probably outraged about something else. But yes, so you see here on this piece, it worked out really, really brilliant because like all of the foil stuck to the paper. So yay! So I take that as a sign that, you know, the solid hot foil plate is now super hot and ready to go. So we're going to do another piece because why not when we're on a roll, right? Now on this one, you can see that it was really quite bubbly. So just using a piece of paper to kind of almost like iron it before you then put your paper down and your shims, etc. I do feel that that makes a big difference. Yeah, so do try doing that as well if you're having issues with your foiling. And then I used the die cuts. I cut them out. I cut out an extra couple of pieces, and we're gonna lay these up because, you know, why go on flat if you can have layers and stuff. Yeah, so these two we are not gonna use for this card, even though they turned out super cute. So we'll have those ready for another card. But this is ready. So we're going to roll this through. And we're going to do that off camera as well. Because why not? And I will actually mention here, because I don't actually show this part. But on this panel, I did use a cover plate. So all of a sudden you'll see that we go from nice flat to texture. But here we are going to peel and reveal, and oh, glorious. That turned out so well too. Much better than that first piece. So there's a top tip for you as well. Make sure you let it run hot. But so here are the sort of the finished first card, and I managed to throw some stuff around because I always make a mess. But we are going to have a quick little close up here. So you can see lots of luscious colors. They are kind of blending in together. And we have hot foiled that sentiment, and we have made it a little bit nice and thick. Now, if you are mailing these and you want to keep it flat, just don't do lots of layers. But so here you can see I did actually use that other, like the negative foil, hot foil piece. So I used that on another panel that I made. Now this one, I didn't actually like it when I made it, but then I used another die cut to kind of add a little bit of interest, and yeah. And I did the same thing here. I used a cover plate on the background, and it just made such a difference. All of a sudden it went from like to yeah. And then I added hello lovely friend with hot foil pieces as well. This is from also the August release. So, but this little guy, I am a big fan. Yeah, I like him. Ooh, and here is another piece that I cut out using the Essentials fancy circles. So you get 4 pieces, so you can either do like solid circles, or you can do so 2 solid circles, or actually there's 4 different, you could do 4 different solid circles. But anyway, we're gonna try to wrap this up. And also I forgot to mention that if you don't want a hot foil, or if you're not on the hot foil crazy train, Jem is saying, get on it. It is much fun. We have foil and cheese, which is not true. We don't have cheese on the hot foil train because it melts. But yes, you can actually cut them out using like just cardstock. But I tell you what, I'm going to go now because she's driving me crazy. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, even with all the interruptions, and I will see you soon again. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. I will be back for more. With more. There we go. Hi, it's Erica. Bye!